Dynasty. I gotta chuck me a little bit of milk before I get started with this shit. Yeah, that was a fake ass voice. Okay. So right now we have, I think, a total of 0 recruits. Yeah, a total of 0. We got people that we could put on visits, and I got 0 points. So I got visits for week 7. Finally got on top of this board. Some of these guys, I don't think I know a lot about them. Actually, I do know. Champion. Okay, I might actually could change this to 20 because I'm pretty sure this is not playstyle. Hopefully it's not playstyle because these two combined. There's only one that's like the conference prestige here. It's not brand exposure. Yep. So I know what it is. Boom. Put him at 20. So I got 5 points. So let's see it. No. He's Coolio. I think. Yeah. So week 7. You got 30 points on him. We're gonna try to get the playstyle back for him. 10. Yeah, anyone else? I can put a 20. Maybe him? I know proximity him. That's all I fucking know. Okay. I can't do that. So there's nobody else. Honestly, we're probably not going to get the center. They got to visit week 10, and they got to visit week 12. I don't think I can, schedule a visit either. Yeah, we're kind of cooked. So I'm going to honestly just take the center off because we're not getting the center. I don't see us getting this guy. They leave me with 45 points. Honestly, I'm just going to put him. I would say 40, but I don't know nothing about him but playing style pro potential. So it's probably going to be, it's not playing time. With pro potential is going to change to that though. So I don't know. It always does that shit. And that shit always pisses me off. Because it's normally this. So I know it's pro potential. So it's this one. Okay. So this Familial is such a good quarterback. It's bro, that's why I get multiple quarterbacks at once so that I don't have to worry about one of them leaving. Well, one of them gonna leave. I know one of them gonna leave. I just don't know which one. So we got this busy for week 7. I'm gonna try to put a little bit more points on him, but I'm gonna stay here. 7. Texas is coming. Okay, we're number 1 is board. As long as we kind of just stay where we're at, we're in a good spot. We're in a really good spot, so not too worried about it. We're in a good spot here, good spot here. I don't really know much. I don't think I know that much. Actually, I know 2 things: proximity home and conference prestige. Okay, I don't think I know what that is. So that leaves me. I really need a cornerback. I'm just gonna hard sell him. So I know it's proximity to home, conference prestige. There's only one it could be, and it's this one. Or it could be the one that says brand exposure. No, there's one that says, but I'm pretty sure it's this one. So now leaving it with 15 points. So I can schedule someone else on a visit, maybe. Or I can take 5 points off of one person. Yeah, I can take 5 points off of him. Take that off right quick. Need 20 points. Now I can schedule him for a visit. I can't do that either. Okay, week 12. Do championship. If it's not championship contender, I got conference prestige. So I'm gonna go conference prestige. So we got week 12 visit for him. I don't think I have a single strong safety on this whole entire board. I don't see me getting this athlete. I see some of these quarterbacks. I see this right edge I'm getting. This left tackle is maybe. I just don't see this fucking athlete. This quarterback I could possibly get. I mean, this guy, I got this dude in the bag. I'm going against who's going to take close because I got that dude in the bag. I might get this free safety. Might get this D tackle. it's a possibility I'm getting this left tackle. So I was like, let me just possibilities right now, nothing concrete. But anyway, go ahead and get into Louisiana Tech after turning on the music and like locking in. Yesterday I was a little bit tired and I was still balling out. So, but the team's 9-6 overall, so it's not that hard to ball out. A humble beginning. We're finally hit number 2 in the nation. And we're going against Louisiana Tech, one team we have not ever beaten. So we're going to lock in, do our thing.
When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of
Yeah,
pressure.
and
that is ratcheted
maybe I should
on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one.
Yes, I do.
Welcome to Ruston, Louisiana, Joe IA Stadium, home to the Bulldogs of Louisiana Tech. As we'll see, the defending national
Let me see here.
champions,
We got
UTEP Miners, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs. Free A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. The Bulldogs offense will go to work first.
Start.
Hopefully we'll see a
Stop the running game. Gotta stop the passing. It's like we were doing yesterday, honestly.
He just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense is vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see
I wasn't sure that that's
we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man.
Good tackle.
He is priority number 1.
They just know our fucking playbook so fucking well, you know.
Going as they get it out to the 36.
I'll just stun it.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field.
Good tackles. Good tackle.
He has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
The Bulldogs come to the line in the hurry-up. It has been a less than stellar start in ACC play, and now the mission is to try to keep this season from going down the drain.
Yeah, and you
Drop
got to find ways to motivate. You came to the season.
I want to do double break here.
We want to be ACC champs, and that dream is probably gone. But let's refocus, right, Jesse? It's really fun to be that team at the middle, towards the end of the year too, where you can play.
Not done.
Yeah, it's all about building too. You just
Oh,
one
come
game
on.
at a time, and it just takes one win.
They're coming back. Thank God that's coming back. That's coming back. I ain't gonna lie. I thought that was over with.
Penalty wipes out that third down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Trying to pick up a first down. To the air, it's Monk.
Let's go.
Good
shit back.
Down at the 31.
And that is how you silence this raucous crowd. Defensively on the road. First drive of the game, setting the tone, getting a huge sack on third down.
Louisiana Tech will have to punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Catch is made at the 15.
Should I get outside? Third turn here.
So UTEP's offense will go to work for the first time today.
Well, I'll be taking back for the senior season, most likely. They're not like 99 overall, so our crew receivers and some of them. I hope the Petrillo has a good. I don't like the look of this. This is a run.
He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defense coming into this football game, like they're not going to do what happened last week. Like you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did.
There he goes to the left. He goes out of bounds.
Twice.
At the 10-yard line, and the offense
here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off.
Gotta hang on to that.
Very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
Gotta run, Flint.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can pick up the first without scoring. Let's it fly. Touchdown, UTEP. Quick strike through the air for the score. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
Bringing it out. That gamble did
I'm gonna tell like I kind of warm up. I don't really go. I run a lot more. So.
Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work.
A blitz here.
Themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here.
No, sit just down.
Loss of a couple. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking for a man. It's Mung.
Wow.
And the sack all the way back at the 5.
And this guy
Who's gonna have a crazy season?
He's been getting to quarterbacks and making life really, really hard. He had 3 sacks a week ago, 1 already in this ball game. You better know where he is at on every single snap.
Had to hurry the punt a bit, but gets great distance. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. He's going to get loose. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display. Sweet return there.
I picked the wrong player.
This
I don't like
offense
that.
has it with really good field position.
I got it. Indeed. Fall.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Got his man. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14.
They got the running game going a little bit, man. Got running backs. I'm sure they'll make a touch all game.
Trying to strike from the 15. From the shotgun, the
Bro, can we not like have people come from the back behind us like all the time?
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone.
It depends on.
Try to clear the picture.
He's open. I got him. I've seen it. Got you.
They get him at the 21. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Gonna try to get it himself. Got some room, and
That's shit, Andy.
gets it all the way.
Bro, we are running for our life right now.
He was fighting for that end zone. The Miners are threatening on 1st and goal. Trying to set up the screen.
There's nowhere to go.
And that did not.
I don't know. The screen just doesn't work no more. It's weird. It used to work like all the time.
You know, this happens sometimes.
I feel like they updated the game.
Which direction you're going.
Like, last time I played this like 2 days
You're
ago.
going the wrong direction.
Offensive line actually was a little
You
bit
gotta get north south and go make a play,
better.
get closer to the end zone, not start dancing and going the wrong way.
Wide out trying to get it in. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, UTEP. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Navy is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to watch. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Air Force. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. Looking downfield, it's Mung. Fakes the grab on the back. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line. And the Bulldogs have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Gets it out fast.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Wants to keep it in the air. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Well, good man.
Waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback. Right there outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game. But finally now, you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
He gets it out to the 28-yard line. Not enough to pick up the 1st down. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position.
I just don't really like these.
Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Gives it on the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. That's the end of the quarter, and UTEP has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Wants to go up top. Using the quick game. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Miners come to the line needing just...
No, we just have not been running the ball well.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground.
They run Flint.
Nice job to pick up the
Like, Flint's been running well. He's just like... But sure has good games. Other times he's just like really stuff games.
The give out of the gun.
He really have no moves, so like it really depends on how the hole is. And you gotta just keep running. He's gonna run there. He like he'll really rile it up this game.
They'll try the run. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a 1st down. And the Miners have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on 1st down. Lets it fly. And he just
why are they? What's that animation? What the fuck is that animation? Oh, okay. Dude's wide fucking open.
Back to pass. Makes the grab. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup.
It's crazy that I'm going to take him 7 yards per run. We'll try if we can make one guy fucking miss. Or break up. No, if he thinking I'm sure he's gonna break that tackle. I'm not gonna care with you.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Right down the middle.
Homer dropped it.
He dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. To throw, it's Mung. Quick completion on the out route.
Well, you can tell Louisville has been practicing the out route all off season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what?
He's not going to win, bro.
This play, does he feel it? Next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Louisiana.
They have really good run defense. Against this team. I'm trying to cut this back inside.
But he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. He's got a man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB
Good run
there,
for Trilla.
putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance.
Trying to lather up this run game a little bit. Try to get it. 5 for 26 is like not normal for run game. It's just honestly, the pros that'd be really good. Like,
looking to fire.
I ran for that right to him.
Big play stops the drive. They drag him down at the 34-yard line, and they.
I was trying to throw it underneath him because I saw the way the ball was going, but he didn't run the route like I thought he was going to run the route. I thought he was going to run out a little more shallower. He didn't throw in the route as shallow as I thought, and the ball got picked off.
Wanted to force mistakes, and they did just that. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started.
Into the open. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Motion from the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Monk. Throws to the wideout.
How did he catch that?
He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rallying to the football?
The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third down, he drops the throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Spins away from the defense. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Motion from the back. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. Tar forced to settle for 3.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. From the shotgun, they'll run it.
Bro, what I'm stuck on? God damn.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also...
Touchdown, Niners! A great catch and run for 6. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
Okay.
Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Back to throw, it's Monk. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Let's see what he can do with it. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line.
I got kind of like the runner. I'm not going to lie. I don't know what it is. I got to play on this. If we can block.
Relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
That was a big play waiting to happen. We just like went on one guy.
Looking to go up top and times running out in the half.
Humber dropping everything today. Hey, I don't know what's going on with Humber.
No flags, it'll be 3rd down.
They don't really drop balls like that.
We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5.
I feel like I can get a big play. He's not going to be expecting me to run. Yep.
Got enough for the first. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Miners want to pick up the tempo. Looking to throw on 1st down. Working that left side now. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's going to take off. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
I did not like the
man,
word.
does he keep you honest? Just a guy that can run the football, that can make plays with his legs. You've seen it throughout the day. Listen, this wasn't a big play, but it can be death by 1,000 cuts. He just continues to scramble, make plays, make you defend his feet for a whole game.
And the Miners come to the line on 3rd and short.
This play normally does not work.
Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Moves away as he feels pressure. He's going to run it. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Makes the grab. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, they'll go to the air. He wants it all. And it's caught. Touchdown, UTEP.
Man, that was beautiful clock management. Great job by this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Ruston. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half.
Louisiana Tech about to kick it off to start this second half.
No more touchdown. We'll put in Roach.
He stopped short of the 20.
I'm gonna try to give more rushing yards. It's like every single thing is like literally like a spread play.
Not sure they had to adjust much.
I kind of want to run the ball a little bit more. So you just don't run enough.
First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground.
So my offensive line is probably not used to really run blocking.
I know that wasn't a
which would make sense.
Sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed.
I don't really like that.
Second and 10, really hard. Third and 10,
really
hard.
Hard.
Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
The Miners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
And because of the success this quarterback has had early in this game running the football, if I'm the coordinator calling plays, I'm dialing up his number more. Design runs, and also telling them on the sidelines, hey, listen, remember, if it's not open, take off. Just go get it yourself. They don't have an answer for you right now, and this is a big key for us to win.
Makes a grab past the marker, and he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. And the Miners come to the line with a new set of downs. And off from the shotgun.
Off of me.
They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass.
Good catch, Maynard.
Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
This is like the lowest amount of fucking yards you've ever thrown for.
Explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that
we are running the ball like a madman.
They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Give to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
We just have never thrown the ball.
They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Sings it complete to the right. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
The Miners have it with a 1st and goal. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And I don't blame this offense at all for throwing the football down here. Like, you can trust. He's already got 4 touchdown passes on the day. He's proven he's trustworthy. Nice job by the defense, not getting fooled again. They've had a bad day, but that was a good play.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They've converted 3rd downs all day long, and now a chance to get a touchdown on scores on the sneak.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this in the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. Need a little bit of mobility, just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Bringing it back. And the returner goes down. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. Back to throw, it's Mung. Bringing the heat. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful.
Damn,
Dave. 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Runs through the tackle. Oh, he's got some space.
There's no way.
And how about that, man? If you're a defense, that's demoralizing. You get them in a known passing situation. They slip the run in there. All you got to do now, you're playing deep for pass, but now come up, just make the tackle. Force a 4th down. The defense could not get the back on the ground, Palmer, and he gets the 1st down.
Yeah, David, and better gap integrity up front, too, on defense. I know you think it's going to be pass, but that doesn't give you an excuse to get out of your lane. Everybody's thinking sack the quarterback, but now they just opened a huge crease for that running back, and he took advantage of it.
Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the 1st down. Louisiana Tech is really moving the football. The give to the tailback. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
I don't like the play call. You're down this much against the best run defense in the entire country. You're just smashing your face against the wall. You're not going to get it done. To win this game, you're going to have to throw the ball to get back in it.
He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
We've come to the break, and it's UTEP holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take
we're going to know every single time we play against.
I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Going right to work up top. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. At the 35, he's got room. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. That big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50.
Good run, Roach.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Miners can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Under fire. Had to get rid of it quickly. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On the ground, going for the first down with the give to the tight end. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
And that's a first down for the offense.
The Miners have it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The give to the running back from the shotgun.
Good run, Rich.
He is like a loose boulder just rolling to the 32. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So that penalty is going to cost them the 1st down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Back to pass. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Dumps it off in the flats. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Now on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole.
Good run, Roach.
Under by the defense.
Well, there weren't a lot of guys in the box defensively on that 2nd and long play, so you see the offensive line, they're able to get downfield, get a hat on a hat, and that helped lead to that successful play.
Here's a heat. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Really nice 3rd down sub defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass. They're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse.
He gets a hand on it.
It's stupid, but like I need them to.
They've reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team to get up to this
Probably
point. So
been
much
that
talent.
time.
They've got great coaching, and I feel like they
4
can
years.
keep that 0 in the loss column all season long if they keep playing the way they did today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of
That
EA
134 yards
Sports
of
College
offense.
Football.
Oh my god. You just gotta have a crazy running game, bro. We're just not running well. Oh, we should be able to run all day. Let's assume. Unpassed. Oh.
Welcome everyone to the Sun Bowl, home field for the UTEP Miners. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Liberty Flames, taking on last year's national champions, the UTEP Miners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Miners will put total leather and we'll get started. He'll bring it out. It's Thorne. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So the Liberty Flames offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. And David, they've got a receiver that if he is able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
Nah, and you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you. And he's shown the ability to do that sometimes for this offense. And he's a guy that has the defense's attention.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's winning the Bolitnikoff award necessarily, but you're right, David. When he's one-on-one, he should be able to win those matchups. And based on how he's played this season, this quarterback should feel really good and really confident when he throws his way.
For just a minute, let's take a look at Liberty. They were really excited about the pickup they got last week. Commitment from a 3-star defensive back, David. And when programs at this level can get guys like that in the building, everybody. There he goes. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. And the Flames come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. He's got an open man. And he's still running after the move. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Flames are moving quickly down the field. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire.
Wait, what?
To the right, complete. Touchdown, Flames.
Bro, that should have been picked off, bro. You know, one hand versus two? You telling me this is not picking that ball off? What? No.
We get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
One of the reasons this offense is
No
so
one makes
exciting to watch,
fucking
they've got
sense,
guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in
That
stride,
truly did not make sense. That whole entire drive
And it's
did
your
not make
job to
sense.
do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
So UTEP's offense has the ball for the first time.
That whole entire drive did not. Why don't we never have a fucking running play? It's like we never have a running play. I always have to like audible to it. You know?
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
Don't run through.
Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the
Okay,
24
now
after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top.
Homer, what are you doing?
For a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
and you got to put that one on the receiver. That's just a flat-out drop. That's a good throw by the quarterback. That's a catch that receiver needs to make.
Fires one high and deep. Snags it on the right. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Got his man quickly. He'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Out of the gun, the inside give.
What I'm stuck on, dude.
And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the ball.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback. And
that's why I don't ever run that.
Okay. And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. That penalty cost him a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Fakes to grab. On the move at the 30. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
One of the things I love about this wide receiver, it's not all bombs and posts and go routes. 3rd and long, you just kind of run him not too far down the field. He makes the catch, and he's so dangerous, making moves, using his speed and elusiveness. He finds a way to get that first down and keep the offense on the field.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's got it on the move, and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Utah! With that last one, he now has 40 career touchdown catches.
I mean, he's just been a playmaker. This guy, they feature him. He's been in the end zone that many times because they can feature him in so many ways. They find ways to get him the football because Palmer, he always makes plays.
And he's always open even when he's not. Throughout his career, think about single cover, double cover, triple cover. You're still throwing him the ball because he's going to find a way to make it happen. 40 TD catches. That is awesome.
Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. On the ground, it's Fowler. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Get it out on the screen. Spins away from the defender. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. And the Flames come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. To the air on 1st down. Got it set up on the outside. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the 2nd quarter. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He unleashes a long one. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
Well, the quarterback trying to get aggressive there on 3rd down. He saw something he liked in a matchup he wanted to take advantage of, but the defense, they simply weren't fooled, and they're able to come away with the play.
The give to the back. They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 30.
You're just not good out of run.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. 2nd down coming up. From the gun, leaves it on the inside.
Oh, what? We hold a block longer than like what
and that
fucking
run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
That's not how you want to start a drive. On the very first play, you give up a sack and you lose a ton of yards. Quarterback, you've got to know, just throw the ball away, know when the play is over.
Plucks it out of the air. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And that last completion left them short of the sticks. It's 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Makes the grab. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the field goal unit is on the field. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Dead center perfect. And with that, they've taken the lead. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Miners in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Leaves it with the running.
What's going on?
And he never had
Why can't we run the ball? Like, well, I'm actually confused. Why can't we run the ball?
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. A strike downfield. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. And the Miners will snap it on 1st and 10.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was
Bro,
going to go
what
his way
the
early
fuck's going on with the offensive line?
He's
Like,
now
this
got
is
over 500
fucking
yards
ridiculous.
here.
This fucking point. Like, we literally cannot run the fucking ball to the inside whatsoever. It's like,
Back to pass. Fires to the right. And his throw is incomplete.
it's kind of ridiculous at this point.
Been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Third on
Pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. The Miners have their offense.
I don't get what is going on about this line. I'm gonna open up balls like it's nothing like this. They're on for Trilla.
the way down
250.
the 4-yard line before he stopped.
That's a little bit better.
Man, this is a guy who just seems to get better as the game goes on. What a run getting his offense down close to the goal.
So nice creating explosive runs in the run game. Now you're getting in the red inside the 5. Go punch this in and get a touchdown.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Touchdown Miners! Fit it in the window for the score.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And he added the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Makes the quick grab. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Got a man. It's Fowler.
I know everyone's yelling like you didn't get the 1st down, we need more yards, but if you think about it, nice short completion sets up a 3rd down, and guess what, nowadays 4th down, green light, we're going to go for it anyways.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. He gets his first one of the day out of there, and they used him 3 times in that loss last week. Makes a move. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Hauls it in. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Miners want to crank the tempo. They'll run it from the gun. Makes it past the marker. And he's brought down, but a
We're
flag is
holding
also
that
down.
defender.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Quick strike complete. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Miners come to the line. This situation, you might... Turning it on! Brought down at the 31. It is a 1st down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31. And his throw is incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And the Miners line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. From the red zone, looking for a man.
Well, it's a heck of being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down. But they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
Looking downfield, and time is running short. This time it's complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw for it. He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Touchdown, Utah! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
I got it. This offense has done some really good things here in this first half, and that was so critical, scoring on opponent.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good half of football in a great town like El Paso. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution.
UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Going to the run to start this second half. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
Not getting fucking good rushing down.
Like, just get downhill when you see an open.
It's 3 yards or 3 yards, but it's like more common to get 3 yards than anything.
Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job?
Gashes him in the middle. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Utah! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
And it's now the second time this... receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week in the American Fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Tulane has the lead right now, but they just haven't been able to separate themselves yet inside Yulman Stadium. They're up by 13 over Memphis. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Got a man in the middle.
I don't know how
And
he
he's
talked
knocked
that.
down immediately, but a good pickup on that play.
Love the location of the throw on that slant pass. Put it out in front of the receiver, put it on his face mask so he can catch it and try to advance.
On the run, it's Fowler. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Quarterback on the keeper. And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. The Flames will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Wants to return it. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. now the offense ready to go back to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt.
It's caught. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better.
Oh, he's got some space. Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Niners. And the beatdown has ensued.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
And the extra points. The uprights, and they're up 35 to 10. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Fowler.
Whoa, what the?
At the 45 on his way. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Ripped off a chunk on the opening play of this drive. Now it's first down from the 48. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Fowler.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
From the gun, running back on the move. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
Yeah, and it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. The ricochet off the left upright and through. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. After the productive,
You just don't really have to like this bigger crazy games.
Looking for space. It's Roach.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26.
They're throwing the ball well.
It's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The Miners will line it up on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try the middle.
They're like,
Stuffed almost in his track.
they're trying so hard to get this running game going.
To the 35.
I just don't see it happening.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
I can throw the ball all day I want to. That's the problem.
Looking to fire. Moving away from pressure. He'll pull it down and run. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So we open the final period with a third down play. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Makes the catch. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Miners are on the move. Wants to adjust the pattern. Toss sweep to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They are in no mood to show any mercy as they keep flexing their muscle on offense.
Up big in the fourth quarter, and you just keep
We finally got to work at a run, man.
That tells you something,
damn.
okay? You can take what you want from it, but this offense definitely not interested in running clock, interested in making a point.
The Miners can really attack on this second and short. Got enough space, and he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, UTEP.
I roaches for a second.
They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the fourth, and they are going to go to 7-0. They'll try to add another to their lead. Follow the block. The offensive line will take you to that. You land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch of these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They're dealing with a second and long. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Gets it out quickly. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Throwing right. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. All kinds of room to the right. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. After ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 13. From the red zone, looking for a space. Caught in the backfield, it's Fowler. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Give to the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
I think the offensive coordinators over there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity. Today they were shut down, but listen, there's a game next week, right? Like, got to continue to find what it is that makes this team go, that makes them tick, that makes them get first downs, and hopefully move the football.
Looking to the end zone, and he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? He said there would be days in games like this. Nothing seems to have gone right in the latest mishap. A touchdown taken away by the flag. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Going for it all. Throw to the end zone, picked off. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into.
There he goes.
We got a good run.
Got it to the 49-yard.
Let's go. We finally got a fucking good run.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving.
Good on, Rich.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Miners come to the line with a new set of downs. Right back to the well.
I think I'm hitting the speed boost a little bit too early sometimes.
Well, it's clear the coaching staff had
I'm not even out of the hole before I hit it. I think that's the problem what I'm doing.
All 4 plays of this drive so far.
Oh, how the fuck did Finn get out of that? Oh, I thought he was dead right. Oh,
and they want to pound the defense into submission.
The Miners pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. To the ground. He's got it again. Got a little space. Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. And the Miners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run it from the gun. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
We finally got the yards, I'm pretty sure. But goddamn. That's why we fucking need it. We're at 181.
How about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the woodshed.
There's nothing to say. This has been an absolute beatdown. Dominated from the start, Jesse, to almost the finish now. They have done nothing right.
Everyone's going to have a real hard look at themselves, I think, this week after watching the film and in practice. And they just got to take accountability. They have to understand, man for man in this offense, they've got to do a better job next time they're on the field.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. We're at the midway point of the season, and after the showing they delivered today, this team is firing on all cylinders through week 7.
We've been talking a lot about this team, but you want to be remembered in the month of November. The most important part and the meat of this schedule now is coming up. If you play well throughout the second half of the year, we're talking college football playoff potential.
Yeah, but you got to start somewhere, right? And I like that they started strong, made it to week 7 now. Yes, the rivalries are coming up, and more important games are coming up. But you did what you needed to do to start the season. Now just keep that mindset and keep grinding.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
We should have some grits this week. Thank God. I cooked soup. Got Bobby Shelvin. So we got 2 players. Thank God. receptions. That's why. Okay. I'm not throwing to my running backs. Yeah, well, that makes way more sense. Well, we're not. That's important. I don't really know nothing about him. Probably got him next league. I'm not sure about this quarterback. But I've just not been throwing to my running backs. A lot of times I do normally, but he's just like, all right, let me look at what I need to do. Because I don't think I have not been throwing my running backs as much as I normally do. Yeah, I have not been throwing to my receivers whatsoever. Or running backs, man. So now I know that's the problem. I can like throw to my running backs. It's just like we're just not getting a lot of fucking yards from him. I could call it screens. Call it Texas route. So, like the running back just not getting open half the time. No, I don't really like throwing to Petrula because he can't catch. He drops everything. So it's like one of the problems where I want to do better, but it's kind of like really hard to do better.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the Oklahoma State Cowboys offense will get the first swing today. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in this showdown.
You already know what I'm doing, brother. I am like.
For both of these two wide receivers, a lot of eyes
We'll call
on
it
them,
down.
not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
That's it.
First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
And this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice game.
Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest set to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play. And the Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Making people miss. Another great move. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position. The Cowboys will have 1st and 10 here. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Running back grabs it on the screen. Has it back to the end zone. One down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this 3rd down.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
Well, there's nothing more satisfying for an offense coordinator than having a quarterback that he can trust in these critical areas. Here you are, 3rd and goal. What do? Put the ball in the hands of that quarterback. Whether he runs it in or throws it, you know he's going to make the right decision. Found the matchup, made the throw, and you get a touchdown to open the game.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So UTEP's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession.
So he just doesn't catch it.
Got a wide receiver here, Kirk, coming off a career performance last game. He was really unstoppable, bouncing around all week, looking to build on that and do even better this time.
Yeah, I think last week the thing that stood out when you looked at the film was he had a lot of one-on-one opportunities, and he made that defense really pay for it. Now it's a new week, new challenge.
Pressure and drop back at the 8-yard line.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
Quarterback looking to scramble. Finds the 30. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And now the handoff. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. He flips it to the back across the middle. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
And play moves the ball across midfield to be set up with a first down at the 41. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Miners. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Oh, they have to do both. They have to run well, throw the running back, and like a lot of shit. Why should I do double back up? I'm not pressing that guy.
Right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going?
You're crazy. I'm about to press him.
On 1st and 10 here, look at the
that's not me. That sounds me.
Look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game. One play moves the ball to the 41. It'll be 1st down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Oh, and he fumbles. The defense scoops it up. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. Using the ground game here. Tailback.
Better run, Patrilla. That's fair.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards.
That's one of those views where I hit the fucking thing as you fucking can. Okay, middle. First down.
The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field.
That's what I hate about my offensive line, bro. All these holding calls. Like, we're always having holding calls.
Now, instead of a nice
game, it's like non-stop holding calls.
Penalty call. 2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid game.
My apparently
third down and long from the 45.
Oh, deal.
Quick throw to his receiver.
Good catch, Holbert.
It's the diving grab there. That was beautiful.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. As we move to the 2nd quarter, you hope these teams will build on a promising start. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Looking to throw here. That's going to be.
You gotta hit that cut, bro. You had the leverage. You had leverage right there, brother. Like, you're open.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down.
Good catch, one.
This down to the running back. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense. Head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw.
That's his first.
Makes a quick catch. The Miners pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. 1st down here for this offense. From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
I did see that a little cut in.
Good job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Better run it again.
2nd down after that run on the
If we do it really quickly, you're fine.
And the quarterback
Oh,
make
fuck.
the play through the air. Makes the catch downfield. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Miners will line up here on 1st down and goal. And that's right, the quarterback.
Fumbled up.
They recover their own fumble, but it is a big loss. It stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Fresh set of downs. 1st and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He pulls in the catch. Touchdown, UTEP. This quarterback on fire today.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play.
He was in the end zone. Wait, Larry, he was in the end zone.
Bro, he was in the end zone. Like, what? He's quite literally was in the fucking end zone. The ball is crossed the fucking plane. It's obvious the ball crossed the plane. Like, if it's on, you just can't refute that.
Taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. QB sneak. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Miners.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away and had set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
The throw complete to the running back underneath. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. 4th down completion to the running back. And the Cowboys will bring their punt team onto the field. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the UTEP offense back on the field now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments to prevent that this time. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Yeah, I don't
They test the middle
know
of
how
the
that
defense,
fucking
but
works.
get nothing. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. There's the handoff. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Tackle made after a big gain. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. The receiver makes the catch. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And this is dropped. My goodness, he was wide open, took his eyes off the football. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Touchdown, UTEP. This offense really clicking. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral it.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Finds his target. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes a reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
The Cowboys will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Makes a quick grab. Runs through the defender. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Nice throw, caught for a completion. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag. That penalty would be a coaching point in position meetings this week. I'm sure that player is going to get an earful from the coach. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. 2nd and goal for the offense. Quarterback still with the football.
Got it.
Brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Offside.
The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. They need less than a yard for a 1st down. They'll go for it on 4th. Trying to convert with a sneak. Touchdown, Miners. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, I love this throwback approach by this offensive coordinator. 4th down and goal. What the heck? Get behind this offensive line. Trust that they're going to win that surge up front and give the ball to the back for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And their first play of the drive now from the 25. First down. They're going to throw the football. The short completion of the tight end. Second down after that short completion. The shotgun handoff here. Powers through. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. And the Cowboys hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. And looking to throw now on first down. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Catch made over the middle. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. The Cowboys come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. And the ball is hauled in. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. The penalty backs them up first and very long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Touchdown, Cowboys. Add 6 more points to the total.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. They're going to run it here. They'll tackle him at the 27. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Handoff running right. Fighting him off. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. The pass rush closing in. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a magnificent game there so far in Stillwater. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half.
UTEP's offense is back out there now. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. On the move now. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. After the incompletion, second down now from the 35. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Crucial third down play coming up. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Escaping the pocket, now moving to his right. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48. The Miners pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Finds an open target on the left side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Miners looking to cash in this red zone trip. The shotgun running play call. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line.
I can't change the play.
It's a toss play to the right.
I didn't want to. I knew that play was not going to work. Like, I just couldn't change the play.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone.
What? Where are you going, Andy?
Right near the end zone. What a play! Brought down after a short return. Pick sets up his offense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught by the receiver.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Keeping it on the ground here. Great cut. They whiff on him.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. Play action fake. Looking to throw. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Lets it go quickly. He got a man down the middle. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Cowboys will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. The Miners offense is back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. He finds the running back in the flat. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Pass caught, 2nd down now.
There's no point in the transfer squad, man.
And he drops back in the gun. The ball is caught. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. The Miners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking right, this one caught. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Tries to get it to the running back. It's an out route. The catch made. He has first down yardage at the 46. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man.
Oh my God.
Away, incomplete. Good job by the defense to end the third quarter. And notice how the balance of this passing game's been on display for a whole bunch of guys getting involved, catching passes. That's tough to stop. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The pocket breaking down. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being...
Chris, the defense does exactly what they needed to get back into this game. It's a 2-possession game. With this interception and a quick score, they're right back in it.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Nice catch made out of the slot position. That's going to be tough to stop today, Kirk.
He is so dangerous in space at that slot position. Nice job at the top of that route. Gave a little shoulder fake to create that separation. Made it easy for the quarterback to find him and make that throw.
And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
End zone ahead. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, how about the back here? He just gets behind that big offensive line, able to lead him into the end zone. Good patience, nice vision, but exceptional teamwork up front on this touchdown run.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Well, this has proven to be a fun one, Kirk. 2 teams testing each other, showing their quality, and now who's going to make the push down the stretch and emerge with a huge win?
Well, Chris, this is a huge opportunity. Still with the game in balance, who's going to be able to secure this victory, not only to prove they're the better team, but to also show the committee they're deserving of getting the upper hand when it comes to decision time late in the year.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Short connection to the tight end here. He's swarmed by the defense.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And the Miners pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead, they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
This drive has already taken more than 3 minutes off the clock as we come up on second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Snags the quick throw. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. The Miners starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Pounding away with the run game. Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. It's a 1st and 10 play. Quick throw caught on the left side. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be 1st and goal. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Takes off in a bootleg. He escapes the pocket. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, UTEP.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback. On the money, and with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. Out serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Looking to throw it on 1st down. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
What a great catch by that receiver, Chris. He lays out and comes down with it, and the quarterback is the beneficiary. He's actually over 200 yards, and he can thank his receivers for plays like this.
And 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball to 36 still. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass not complete.
Well, it's not going to show up in the stat sheet, but the offensive line did everything in their power to give the quarterback time. Ultimately, the play just didn't work out.
Looking to chuck it again. A deep shot to the left side. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. Final 2 minutes as this offense is desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. 2 backs now flanking the quarterback.
I thought the ball was overthrown.
They keep him guessing with a run. And they try the middle, but stuff for no gain. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Wants to throw it. The pass is caught. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game, and the ball will turn over on downs. They're going to run it. Has the first down and more. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. At the 20.
The rush is gone. Jesus.
No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Miners.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, what a grab! And the gain just good enough for a first down. The Cowboys come to the line to run the hurry up. And they quickly spike the football to stop the clock. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. The receiver grabs it. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here. And the Cowboys with 1st and 10 here. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can. Now it's 2nd down here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Finds his man. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Screen to the receiver in the flat. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The Cowboys will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. On the run here, taking a deep shot. Touchdown, Cowboys. They couldn't stop him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
I don't know shit about this. The Coast Prestige. Oh shit. We're going with that. Bro, I don't know why. Honestly, there's just always receivers on the board. All right. I'm sure Clinton Bush Radio. Well, like 200 something points next week, so.
Welcome everyone to the Sun Bowl, home field for the UTEP Miners. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on last year's national champion, the UTEP Miners. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Hokies will put total leather to crank us up. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Miners offense will take the first swing of the game. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
The Miners with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Snagged out of the air. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down. Wants to throw on first down. He makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Everybody holds their breath when this guy has the ball. On defense now, you got to stop the bleeding because you're allowing one of the best at his position in the sport of college football. Now have back-to-back catches. You better be anticipating this offense going back to him again right here.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? From the gun, running back gets the gift.
Good try.
Ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23.
Yeah, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. And the Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's got it on the run. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, UTEP! You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Hokies offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. They're going to have to contend with a group of linebackers, Jesse, who wreak havoc all over the field.
Well, they say speed kills in college football, and I think that's what makes this position group so special. It's really hard to get the ball to the perimeter because of these linebackers and their sideline-to-sideline speed. But, David, in passing situations, they can also blitz and get after your quarterback. What's this offense going to do?
Well, remember in our day, man, like you had hammers, right? They were just big physical guys. Now you've seen the positions switch. The bodies look different. They look more like safeties, and you're right. Speed, sideline to sideline, blitzing, so much versatility. Good luck.
Got his man on the right. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. See what they dial up on first and 10. Red pass, it's complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
In college football, you see this a ton now. And you use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
Drop it.
And this is going to be
Is that like it? Should really be looking good.
And the Hokies will punt it away on 4th down. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll give it to the back. Breaks into the open. Bulldozes his way through. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup at the 25. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Miners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air.
Bro, almost.
I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. I know you want to go to this guy because he's made so many plays for you, but when he's doubled, surely somebody else has a much easier play to make. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The Miners will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They're going to open this drive with a pass. They're working that left side. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
Great job by the defense in the back end that time. He made the catch, and he had a little wiggle room to run afterwards, but they were able to get to him, rip the football out, and that is a massive takeaway for the defense.
He caught that.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. They want to throw it. Here comes the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. And the incompletion brings up a second down for this offense. They'll go to the ground. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Third down after the run. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Right on the money. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down.
You know, I got to tell you, as an offense, moving forward in this game, third and long, you're going to have to push the ball downfield a little bit more. You got to throw to the sticks and give yourself a chance to convert these third downs.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. That's the end of the quarter, and UTEP has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. To the air on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the one. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Miners. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. The And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So
Good
I know
tackle.
offensively, I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
The play action fake. This time he's got it. Turning it on.
Bring him back.
He's brought down, but there's a
Back it
flag
up.
on the field. Let's see what the call is. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Just keeps swinging it. Here's the pressure. Buys a little time with his feet. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
These are the plays that don't show up in the stat books, right? Like, a great job. Look at him. He does an awesome job. Instead of taking the sack, clearly wanted to throw the football, scrambles around, gets some positive yards. It doesn't go down as a huge gain, but these are the plays that get you W's.
Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage.
Back
The
it up.
Hokies will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be a 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in at the 25. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. UTEP has the ball, the offense, ready to go back to work. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Still on his feet at the 45. There he goes. He's at the 10. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, UTEP. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half with the home team.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. Takes the easy one to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Hokies now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. On the shuffle. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Look, as an offense, you're always going to take completions over incompletions and interceptions. So the offense, they're able to make that 3rd down a little bit more manageable, but honestly, not by much.
Got his man. He gets it out to the 28-yard line. Not enough to pick up the 1st down.
Tackles.
The Hokies will send out the punt unit. He'll take it on the return. He's got great speed. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in
Oh, he's got some space. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the left. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Miners come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside.
Bro, 64, you ran right into the hole. And then you slow down the running back.
Second and 7. Wants to go up top. Using the quick game. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
Well, this defense now is just getting gashed, and if you're the defensive coordinator, you might now want to think about being aggressive, changing up your play calls, and maybe breaking your own tendencies, because you have got to stop this offense just marching down the field.
This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. He wants to throw it. Big guy smells it. And he's going to score. Touchdown, UTEP.
Well, this thing's turning into a route, and it's turning into a route quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down.
Oh, I missed that.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Caught. And a good job in coverage there as they stop.
I was literally not looking. I didn't realize I even did that.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. It's complete. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Hokies want to move quickly. Off the play fake on first down. Under fire. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
And the defense catches a break on that one. And this guy's not a superstar, but he's pretty dang reliable. And we talked to them about this guy. Like, he's kind of the security blanket for the quarterback. And him to drop that football doesn't happen.
Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Wants to throw on first down. Gets it out fast. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. And the Miners can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Setting up the screen. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. Got the quick pass. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. To the air on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. They'll go to the air on second and short.
Lucky.
And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Wants to go up top on first down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good half of football in a great town like El Paso. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
Out of the gun, looking to throw. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Hokies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Back to pass. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
And the Hokies will call on their punt team. Boots it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this. Moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Roach. There he goes. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The Miners are threatening on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to get it in. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Finding it tough to make positive yardage now. Third and goal from the 2. From the gun, wants to pass. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miners. He has precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Rush is on him. Wide open downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. They'll keep it on the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A 3rd down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Grabs it in the middle. They stop him short and will have a big 4th down coming. The Hokies decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they want, and now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Working that left side now. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Spits it out to the back. Got it in the middle, it's Roach. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. And the Miners have it with a 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Touchdown, UTEP! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This is a running back that can hurt you, not just getting handoffs, but they use him in the passing game as well. They called the screen at the absolute perfect time, and it ends up being a touchdown.
And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Set to advance on the ball.
This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. He'll start this drive firing. Fakes the grab on the left. They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Quickly complete. Shakes off the defender. He goes out of bounds, and that'll take us to the start of the 4th quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So 1st down will open up the final period. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the right. Makes the catch. It's Benedict. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Benedict. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later. And take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And the Hokies are facing 3rd and inches. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. They're working that left side. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
The Hokies have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. And they're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. Here in the 4th quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know the next time you take the field, which guys you can depend on and what you can build on.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. The Miners in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
To the air on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Maynard. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And the Miners can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll run it from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Miners have this offense rolling. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Miners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They want that clock to run. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
A lot of times on 2nd down, you're thinking pass, especially 2nd, maybe in a little bit long. Really good job by the offense, committing to the running game, getting the first down really easily.
The Miners have it with a 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. The lone back's got it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
He's tackled at 46.
This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Virgin. Oh, what I guess.